What's up, YouTube? This your girl Javon K. So guys, I'm coming back to you. Oh, hold on, my glasses might be clean. Okay, they're gonna stay up there. But I'm coming back to you guys with this video. I don't have any makeup on or any of that extra stuff, and I do have the scarf on because I'm gonna get on camera and this is just like a chit chat, you know. Do my hair with me because I'm gonna do some crochet braids. I have my little tool and I have the braids. I'm doing the Havana Mumbo Twist. And I'm sorry if I keep squinting. I really can't see without my glasses and I don't wear contacts. So, yeah, I have my little list, my little planner. See, that dish done. So, yeah, that's what we're doing today. And if I check my phone or whatever, like I said, just really kind of a little chit chat or whatever. Take my glasses off. I can't see without them for real. So, if you are new here, don't forget to hit that beautiful subscribe button and let's get to doing it. So I have, sorry y'all, I've been kind of sick. I'm saying kind of. I had the flu and then I was out for 2 weeks, and then while I had the flu, my old dumb self gets on a plane to see my boyfriend who lives in Denver. For y'all that don't know, I am in a long distance relationship. And him and I have been together for, next month will be a year. So I can give y'all a little bit about that story and just a little. On my list it says like long distance relationship advice, and we're gonna talk about a couple of things. I am watching the Super Bowl, but it's halftime and nobody cares about Justin Timberlake because they have blackballed my girl Janet Jackson for the longest because of a nip slip that he did, but he's invited back. So anyway, like I said, I am in a long distance relationship. Here's a picture here. I have had like a couple of people on my Snapchat. It's not a lot because I don't have a lot of subscribers, or you know, y'all can follow me on my social media though and hit me up and interact with me. But advice, like if I'm gonna give you guys the realest advice about long distance relationships, they suck. They're hard, they're ridiculous, I hate it, but there is ways to get through it. So one thing I noticed about a long distance relationship is you have to really get to know your partner, your significant other. And it sucks, y'all. It sucks because like Nathan and I have been together for like I said, at this point, I've known Nathan since I was 6 years old. You would think, hey, we've known each other, that makes it easy. Wrong. So we grew up together. I lived in Denver until I was 13. And, you know, we was, you know, had that little kid love. Like, he would bring me gifts to church. That's where I met him and all that other stuff. And, like, our families are close. Then I moved, and I didn't hear from Nathan again until 2 years later. Because, like, this church thing, we had, like, this thing called camp meeting and youth congress. Because we're in the same religion or whatever. And you know, we would go to stuff like that, but we had went to Atlanta in 2005, like for a youth congress, and him and I were dating, and I broke up with him because the people who was around me was like, Nathan's so lame, and da, da, da. So I broke up with him and embarrassed him, to be honest, if we're gonna be completely honest. Oh, Mom, the soup. Oh, okay. I'm recording. But yeah, so we was, you know, I broke up with him, and it was kind of, you know, it was just really whack how I did it. So, but I was 14 at the time, and, you know, trying to be in a long distance relationship. Well, the plot twist here was Nathan, every summer after that summer, spent summers at my house because him and my brother worked at the same summer camp. And then while he was there, I would go to Denver because his sister is my best friend, and his at the time, like me and his brother and my sister was like really close. Mom, I'm recording. So yeah, so we got together, or we after summers or whatever. So we ended up going to the same college, of course. And you know, our college was this big. We went to an HBCU down in Alabama called Oakwood. And, you know, that's just our story. But he didn't want to have nothing to do with me at Oakwood. And after he kind of dissed me or whatever, like, he acted like he didn't know who I was just done. And we stopped talking, and we didn't talk after that. And, because what year was that? 2009. So, the end of last year, December 2016, December 31st, 2016, I seen him again for the first time. And because my dad we had went back to Denver to our old church so my dad could preach. My dad's a pastor. And you know, his family was at church and all this other stuff, and you know, I seen him or whatever. And then he invited like me and my sister or whatever to brunch. This is him like snapping me right now. And you know, he celebrates Kwanzaa or whatever, so we went over there for some Kwanzaa brunch. And then his mom, basically the story is his mom told me to go talk to him. I talked to him. We talked, but we didn't talk about like the past or nothing like that. He, you know, I was slick with it, and I, you know, flirted or whatever. And then I was like, hey, run me your number, so you know, or whatever. And then, so the next day we were leaving, but me and my sister were on a buddy pass. And he was like, oh my gosh, I hope you guys miss your flight. And I was like, miss my flight? And he was like, yeah, because I want y'all to come back over. Well, long story short, we didn't. And so then I didn't talk to him anymore for like a week. And me and him had took a picture. And I was sitting in church, and my mom was like, hey, send this picture to Nathan. And so I sent it to Nathan, but not, you know, expecting any type of response or anything like that. And then finally, like, he texted back, and he was like, oh, okay, thanks. And so then, was it Sunday night? Yeah, Sunday night, he had text me and was like, hey, can I call you? And I was like, yeah, but I didn't like him at the time because him and I, you know, I was like, whatever, you know, it was Nathan, and he ended up FaceTiming me. But you know how you get ready for FaceTime dates, or you call me and be like, nah, man, I was in my scarf. I think I had a mask on. I was like, okay, and I picked up, and we talked until like 4 a.m. And the rest is kind of history, because I ended up going to see him in March. This all happened in January. I ended up going to see him at the end of March because we made a bet about the Chiefs winning a game or losing a game, and he betted against them, and they ended up losing. And so I had to go up there. And that's pretty much our story. But I realized, like, it's really hard to get to know your partner, especially while you guys are apart. Like, you know, there was times that he did things that I was like, yeah, I don't like that. Or I'm pretty sure, and there was times that I did things and I was like, and he was like, I don't like that. But getting to know his personality was really hard over the phone. And we can only afford to see each other like once a month. Now it's even harder because like we're both like into the thing of like, all right, saving money. Like he's who I know I want to be with, but Mom, I'm recording a YouTube video. I'm recording a YouTube video. But yeah, she couldn't hear me. She watching this halftime show or whatever. But yeah, so that's kind of like our story. But like advice is hard, and you have to understand it's hard. There's gonna be times that you're gonna scream, you're gonna cry, you're going to ask yourself, is it worth it? Especially if you live. I'll say this: it's hard to get to know an adult. I'm 26, he's 27. We live 8 hours apart. Not by choice. I have looked into moving to Denver to, you know, be with him or whatever. Because I'm like, after a while, you're like, this is stupid. I'm grown. But I'm in school. he's doing his thing up there, and it's just, you know, it's hard. It's hard to get to know an adult, and especially when you like are in your own way, mannerisms or whatever. And then two, when you're not used to having a significant other, or like and I don't want to use this word, but I use the word, you're not used to answering to someone else. Like, hey, like if I feel like, hey, you need to call me at least once a day and be like, hey, you know, I'm thinking about you or something. Like Nathan wasn't like that at all, like at all. And I was like, what's happening? Why I gotta wait like 2-3 days to hear from you? Then when we would get into arguments and stuff, his mannerisms and my mannerisms are different, and like I would do stuff that only I could push a button of his, and he would do things that only he could push that button. It's hard. You have to have a partner that knows, like, all right, we're gonna have some really, like, we could possibly have some times, period. Because if you don't, it's gonna fail. It's gonna fail, B. And then you gotta look at it too and be like, all right, am I ready for this? Because I had asked him that a lot. I'm like, are you sure this is something that you want to do? You want to take on the task of being in a long distance relationship? And he had to make that choice. And I mean, as far as trust, that's the biggest thing. Like, you have to trust your partner. And there was times, or, you know, in the beginning, you're like, well, in the beginning, I was very like, I don't care. Like, okay, if you gonna cheat on me, okay. And then there was times that I really did care, and I was like, I don't trust you, and all this other stuff. And we could have failed, like, during those times. If you don't have a partner that doesn't want to deem themselves trustworthy and out there just doing them, like, come on. I feel like if you in a relationship, you can do you, but you gotta do us too, boo. And not when you just want to. Like, I think that a lot. My previous relationship was all about him doing him, and me doing us. And I won't say, well, we did fail, of course, because I'm not with him. But he wanted to be out there, like, partying and do all that other stuff, just with no regard to, you know, me. And he was actively cheating and getting girls' numbers and acting like that was acceptable. So when I got in this relationship, I was like, this ain't acceptable, this ain't acceptable. If you can't handle that, then go. Just don't waste my time. Justin Timberlake has Prince on this damn Super Bowl halftime show after Prince said he didn't like Justin Timberlake. See, that's why I don't be like my wifo. These cultural appropriation hating ass niggas, because y'all be sitting, white people be sitting up there, and I'm not gonna say all white people, of course not, but especially these celebrities. Like, first of all, you can't say nigga, because I know there's a bunch of white rappers out there. I'm not gonna say Eminem, but like that little Skittles looking rapper, he be saying nigga. He's not black. What are you doing? And then everybody know that Prince didn't like Justin Timberlake, and Justin Timberlake is out here during the Super Bowl singing a song of Prince. I'm telling y'all, it's these folk. But anyway, back to long distance relationship. Understand it's gonna be hard. Understand there's gonna be hard times, and then you have to have trust, and you have to have a partner that's ready to go through the ringer with you. And I'm not talking about like go through oh my god, he cheated on me, but let me ride or die. No, sis. I am not talking about that. I am please, if that dude cheat on you, leave his ass. I'm talking about, like, me and Nathan would argue about dumb stuff, especially in the beginning. It was just really stupid stuff. But I realized at some point Nathan was just doing this stuff because he missed me. And as childish as it might be, you start acting different, crazy with people that you miss, because you don't know how to deal with it. And that was his thing. Like, he didn't know how to deal with missing me. And I understood that, and I do understand that to this day. Nowadays we do have completely different ways of, we call it our growth phase, like how we handle fights. And you're gonna get into times where you have to forgive and you have to say sorry, but only do that if the person that you're with is worth it. Don't do it if they not worth it. I'm not talking about like you giving forgiveness because buddy's out here cheating on you and hitting, or kicking it with other girls and all this other stuff. And I will say, when other girls hit me up at the very beginning of me and Nathan's relationship, I didn't take it no type of way, because I'm like, they definitely didn't know about me. I didn't make it known to all the, I won't say all the dudes, but the dudes that I was like talking to or whatever. It wasn't nothing serious. That, hey, and I kind of just stopped talking to them. So I had a couple of girls hit me up talking about some, oh, you won't last, Nathan's mine forever, or just some, and saying some real ignorant stuff to me. Come on, block and delete. I'm 26. What I look like arguing, number one, over a dude with some females that I don't know over Facebook. Don't do it. Don't even engage in that. Especially if you don't know the chicks. Don't even engage in no stupid stuff like that, because, hey, I think my man is fine. So, of course, there's gonna be other girls. I will say, a long time ago, I hated when Nathan went out, and he went out at the beginning of our relationship. He went out a lot. Like, he'll say it wasn't a lot. I felt like it was a lot. And but like, he went out with his homeboys and all that other stuff, which was fine. Like, whatever, do you? I would sit there and be like, hey, calling me at 4 o'clock in the morning is not okay, or not calling me at all, or at least texting me and saying you're home. Yeah, because I'm home text. Oh my goodness, Nathan hated it. Nowadays, you just do it because, like, it's not even a second thought. Like, you'll get over the stuff that you don't. Like, especially if you're new in a relationship, it ain't no, oh, I'm not changing. My issue was, I didn't like saying sorry, and I went off at the drop of a hat. Like, I'll say, like, in the beginning, it was really rough because we got in a lot of fights, arguments, because we didn't know, number one, how to be together. We had to relearn each other, especially as adults in an active relationship. And, like, I'll say this, even his dad thought we were kind of childish. And so you have to get through those stages. Now he doesn't. I'll say that. His dad now doesn't. He knows that we're serious. He asking about, are we getting married and all this other stuff. But you have to go through those phases, or I had to go through those phases. So I can only come from my experience of growing with a person. And I'm not saying growing with them like they have to get cheating out of their system and doing, no. I'm talking about like growing with the person of, hey, they haven't been in a relationship before, so they don't deem this as a problem. Well, if you deem it as a problem, so y'all sit down and talk to each other, and you'll learn, like, the stuff that you was fighting about in the beginning, y'all wouldn't even dare fight about it now. Like, I can't think of something in the beginning that me and Nathan will fight about now. Like, if he goes out with his friends and he'll act like, I think too, it's a different level of respect now, because when he goes out with his friends, he'll hit me up and be like, hey, do you mind if I go out? And he's not like asking for permission. It's just saying, like, he understands. His exact words was, because I was all shocked, his exact words were, I understand that it's not just about me. It's about us. That's why I say, y'all gotta get a man that's doing y'all. And so when you, like I said, that has to do with growth. We only learn that growing together and like loving each other and not giving up on each other. And most importantly, I take our relationship to God. Period, point blank, period. And all the time, I'm like, hey, Lord, like, let me know, like, what do you want us to do here? Because we've been through some stuff that I'm not going to talk about on camera, or I'll talk about it at a later date. but we've been through a lot of stuff in the year that we've been together. And so it's like, hey, what are you gonna do? Like, you just grew together. And I'm like, hey, Lord, like, is Nathan it? And you know, the Lord's told me yes. Or he's giving me signs that say, hey, this is what I want you to do. So, oh, okay, so y'all, on my hair, this is 1.5 packs. This is how much I have left of the second pack or whatever. Sorry, I forgot to mention that to y'all. But, and I have one side of my head done. I hate doing the back because I have to like rubber band the back up. So, and my hair, like when I stretch it, comes out to like right here. Sorry, I don't have a pick. I might have a pick, but I don't think so. So, like when I stretch it out, it comes out to like right here. So I don't know how long that is or how many inches, or if you guys can, hold on, let me see. It comes out to like right here, because I know like with my elbow. But yeah, with that being said, let's talk about these boys. Sis, it's 2018. Leave them alone. Leave Daquan from the hood alone, unless Daquan's trying to do something with himself. It's no more females carrying their male counterparts. And I'm not talking about like, okay, if you make more money than your significant other, that doesn't mean that your significant other is here and you're here. It doesn't mean, like, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if he's spending your money and using you and, you know, has no respect for you and talking to other girls, get out of that situation. Please. Like, sis, the quote, know your worth and add tax, come on, that's for you. That's for you. I don't care what you think about yourself, what you hate about yourself, what you love about yourself, like, or, you know, or what you think. It's just, hey, you are worth way more than what dude is giving you. Leave that situation. And I'm not talking about like, oh my gosh, I'm failing school. Oh my gosh, I'm ugly. Or oh my gosh, I'm fat. Because I mean, females can be very, very, very hard on themselves. I'm not talking about none of that, because none of that means that a nigga should treat you, that a dude should treat you terrible. None of that means that. So, yeah. Ooh, Lord. Yeah, none of that means that a dude should treat you terrible because, you know, because of physical things that you feel like you don't have. If, like, I'm one of those people, like, physically, if I don't like something, I'm gonna change it. And I'll come at you guys like, okay, so I'm an adult with acne. Because I see all these people on YouTube with bomb skin, and I don't have that. Like, I'm an adult with acne. And I'll do a separate video, like, my acne journey and what I've done to, like, combat a lot of it, because I'm gonna have pictures in there. And, like, y'all, I have really terrible skin. This is, I'll say last week was the best my skin looked. Friday night of last week, I did fall asleep in some makeup. So, I did, like, break out a little bit, but I'm gonna show y'all some pictures. And I do have an updated regimen than what's on my channel. So yeah, I'll put that up and show you guys what's working with me. But like, okay, and then at one point I was really a hefty chick. Like, I was 250 pounds in high school. What did I do? I did what I needed to do. It wasn't no, you know, you can only feel sorry for yourself so long. But, you know, if you don't like something about you, change it. If you think that you're dumb in school, like, okay, in school I have a degree in management information systems, and I will do a video about my college experience. And if you guys have any questions, leave them in the, you know, not the description box. Oh Lord, I'm out of breath. Leave it in the comments. I don't know why it took me so long to think about it. Oh, and so I have 2 packs in my hair right now, just to update. This is 2 packs. So I got the 2 packs from my local beauty supply, and then I ordered 6 packs. And this is in the color. Okay, so these packs I didn't know from the local beauty suppliers 1, and then right here is 1B. I get it off of Amazon because I do have Amazon Prime, but I get it off of Amazon because in a local beauty supply store, these are $7.99 a pack or $8.99 a pack. or it might be $6.99. I don't know. My sister got it. But on Amazon, I could get 6 for $30. So, it's the same ones, 1B, I don't care. I might not even end up using all these packs, but we'll see. I don't know. And I'll if I'm not done with my hair because the game's back on, I'll definitely put pictures at the end or come on when I'm finally done. But like I said, if you don't like something about yourself, and then just like put yourself in a mental space. Somebody call you ugly, be like, nah, I'm not. Come on, stop. Get off camera with your hair half done. But yeah, and yes, I still live with my parents. I'm in grad school, so it was cost efficient for me to live with them versus moving out on my own. Like when I started, I didn't have a boyfriend and all that other stuff, and thinking about really moving anywhere else. But right now, I'm in the midst of stacking coins so I can get out of here. So yeah, guys, like if you don't like something about you, like just understand. Like be like, wake up every morning. You gotta be like, hey, I'm beautiful. I'm smart. I'm amazing. Like, do it. Don't let nobody shame you in affirmations. I'm all about giving affirmations to myself. That's why I have this planner, and in the planner, in this little book, I have so many affirmations and stuff. Like, and I put them like at my desk at work. I definitely do like devotions in the morning, and just inspiring stuff that doesn't be like, hey, even though I'm not exactly where I'm at, because I'm sure at 18 I didn't see myself here at 26, and that's like expectations and all that change. No, I was like, this is my path, this is my journey, this is just where I'm at, and I have to be okay with that, but be actively, if I feel like I need to change, I gotta do stuff to change that. So guys, I'm gonna come back on camera when my hair is almost done, because the game is back on and I have to use the bathroom. But my hair is almost done to show you guys the finished look or whatever. So I'll be back. Alright y'all, so I am pretty much done with my hair. It is 10 o'clock. The Eagles won the Super Bowl. So no more, we don't have to worry about any more of Tom Brady's racist ass. Anyway, so and prepare for y'all's president Donald Trump's tweets in the morning about how much he hates the NFL, because you know how that goes. So this my hair. I might have 3 packs in my head. I don't know, because I got to watching it, so I mainly did like the perimeter. I know there's like probably a lot of big gaps in there, and I'll fill around and fill them in over time or something like that. I'm pretty much gonna have this up in like a little puff. I might, when I unravel it, then add some more, because I still have, besides the pack that I'm still working on, I still have 3 or 4 packs left. So I didn't really even have to run to the hair store if that was the case after I ordered the 6 from Amazon, but usually I do add more. But right now, kind of lazy. But I hope you enjoyed this little chit chat. Sorry if it was all over the place. Like I was saying, just to recap. I gave the long distance relationship advice. It sucks, it's hard, but you have to have trust. You have to grow with your partner, period. And you have to give your relationship to God, in my opinion. And then 2, you have to know your worth, and you have to add tax to it, okay? We did talk a little bit about Prince and Justin Timberlake, and then the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Also, be on the lookout, like, next football season. I love football, like, I love it. It's one of my passions. If I could, I'll be commentating games. So, I am going to have some videos. My sister's definitely coming out with some football shorts about just, it's going to be called Facts. So, be on the lookout for that. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Here, let me put this last one in. I just really wanted to kind of talk to you guys. Like, I was like, I want to get to know my subscribers. And if you're new here, what's I am? I got that from August. I thought it was tough. I thought it was cool. So, yeah. This is my hair. Hope it's cute. I know I should probably add some more. I'll do it. Not tomorrow though, because I'm tired. I forgot my glasses at it clear. Or I will do it tomorrow. But right now it's about 10:30. I've been up all day. Didn't even meal prep like I want to. Be on the lookout for meal prep videos too, y'all. I'm coming, like, y'all, we coming for summer bodies. Also, yes, I am trying to grow my edges back. I don't need a bunch of 1,000 questions. I'm on this new edge. I've been using like wild growth oil, and I have been seeing patches come in that I have not. The story is, okay, I got some braids in my edges ripped out. That's it. Like, that's it. It's not no long drawn out story. And I'm also taking main choice vitamins too. I just need to be consistent with those. So if you want a video of how I take care of these, and like how I'll be looking with them, I will have pictures because I've had this hairstyle before. Ask you guys if you guys seen previous videos on my channel, and I kind of just wrap up my edges right there. But good night to all, and to all a good night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Dance with my dogs in the nighttime. Trap nigga with the chickens like pop.